Hey guys, I'm going to be sharing my experience upgrading my M4 Mac Mini, the 256 gigabyte to a third-party SSD of 2 terabytes. Long story short, I did have a little complications and I'm going to share that with you today. And on the side, I'm going to be leaving some bookmarks so you can skip directly to my experience with the product and the installation overall. Overall, it worked. I did have little hiccups, but at the end of the day, I was very scared. So why I decided to buy. So I decided to buy the M4 Mac Mini because I saw the potential with video editing software that it had and it promised. And then I saw from other YouTubers. I came from a M1 MacBook Pro. This is the 2021 version. And you know, it did what I mainly use it for is Final Cut Pro X, and then I have a lot of adjustment layers like 709. I have LUTs. I have other dehanced software. But what I found is that when I put all those layers together on the timeline of Final Cut Pro, my computer would lag. It would be like I would unable to have a good workflow, and it would edit my page, or it would interfere with the patience I had from getting a creative workflow in the timeline. So I ultimately wanted to upgrade to a faster Mac with same Final Cut Pro and all my software, and to just a faster machine overall. So after all these years, I went with the M4 Mac Mini, sitting behind me right there in that little space. And yeah, mainly for video editing. So when I first heard about this, and when I pulled the trigger, I bought things off of Amazon, these screwdrivers and all these things, tweezers and little guitar pick looking things, so I can unplug or get into crevices where I need to get into thin layered things, and that's what I bought. And when the 2 terabyte hard drive came in, it came with everything already. And I was actually surprised, and I should have known that it came with it, because it clearly says that, and I just don't pay attention sometimes. So installation was fairly simple. You know, there was there's a bunch of YouTube tutorials. There's a guide on Mac, I think it's Mac Rumors or iFixit or something like that. It's very detailed, very descriptive with images and all that, and it was very straightforward, and I followed that, and I followed the YouTube videos. And when I got into installing the RAM, the SSD, that was the most nervous part, because you're actually dealing with little electronic things that you can you could just mess up, in my head at least. So I did that. I plugged everything together. I followed the process with the Mac backup and all that. When I installed it, I got an error. I forgot what error it was, but I'll post it right here. I was like, dude, I just bricked this computer, and I tried reading it 3 times. Everything plugged in. And then I tried to restart it, run the software, and it just didn't. It just gave me the same error over and over again. So I was a little stressed out. So I plugged in the old SSD, the 256. I put it in there. Luckily restarted it. Took a backup of everything for my M3 Air, and fortunately got everything up and running again. I thought I bricked it at first, but everything was good. Then a couple days later, I emailed them. I was just a little stressed out because I thought I had a $1,000 paperweight. So I was a little stressed out. I emailed the guys at M4 SSD. I told them the error code I had, and I'll have a screenshot of this. But however, these guys were very, very good at responding. So I tried to install the chip, and every time I entered DFU mode, and it gave me a 4041 error. That is the error, and I looked it up, and it's a placement or a physical error, or there's something wrong or with the connecting components. I told them I had to reinstall, and customer service said, strictly refer to our tutorials. 40, 41, and 42 error codes are mostly installed in place, not detected NAND flash, and you can try Apple configuration too. And I told him I have the 24 gigabyte RAM option too, and it's like, does that still work? And he said, or she, memory upgrades do not affect other users with 4041. He sent me a screenshot of another user's experience with the same error. And ultimately, dude, I did like the N64 thing. I uninstalled everything, took out the old SSD again, put in the new one, blew it like an N64. I was like, okay, this is just a connection issue. I reinstalled it and it worked. I did the DFU mode and everything just fell into place. You could look on the Mac, the info system, the system info, and it says 2 terabytes, and everything worked. And then my last message was, oh my gosh, thank you so much, it worked. I just blew hard. No, pause. I blew like an NCC4, cartridge and reinstalled lol. Thanks again. So overall, great experience. I thought I bricked my computer. However, it was just a user error on my end of it was like a connection issue. They had great customer service. I would 100% recommend this again. And if you're someone that is scared to like work on like new products or like something that you're not supposed to, like Macs, like they are like anti-user like customization, and that's what I was scared of because I essentially voided my warranty. But if you're someone that's scared to do it and scared to brick it, I mean, yes, it is scary, but at the end of the day, for me at least, that has no experience in computer parts, it freaking worked for me, and I would 100% recommend this upgrade again. And I would be comfortable to like recommend it to a friend, and even reinstalling it. I don't even have to look at the manual anymore or the video to do all that things. They gave you all the screws. They gave you like the little guitar pick things to get in there, to get deep inside, and it worked. And it's all my edits and all my like Final Cut Pro stuff. It works perfectly fine. And when I put like 5 or 6 different layers on it, it does lag, but it cuts 4K footage like butter, and I 100% recommend it. So just wanted to share my experience on here. I just wanted to say thank you very much, and if you liked the video, you find this useful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.